Hi, I'm Anthony Spencer. I'm the Landscape Photographer of the Year 2010, and I'm here to talk you through a bit of my kit. I'll start with this. This is my Canon 5D Mark II. It's a camera that I'm extremely happy with. Been using for a couple of years now. It's just absolutely fantastic. Really high resolution, great at high ISO, so for shooting in low light. Just almost the perfect landscape camera for me, really. This is probably my newest bit of equipment, really. It's a Nikon 14-24. It's a bit unusual, really, using a Nikon lens on a Canon, especially on a 5D Mark II. It's just so much sharper, a much better lens than Canon's wide-angle lenses. I use an Overflex adapter, which allows me to adapt Nikon G mount into Canon EOS. You lose autofocus with it, which isn't really a problem for landscape photography. It's just a great way, really, to be able to use much better wide-angle zoom lens than I'd be able to if I was stuck using the Canon lenses. I use leaf filters. I think they're just essentially to balance the light in a landscape, in a typical landscape scene, especially if you're shooting at sunrise or sunset. The colour and the brightness of the sky is often much brighter than the landscape, so these are a fantastic way to just balance the exposure out, really, so you're retaining detail in all sides of the picture that you wouldn't be able to retain without the use of something like this, or bracketing pictures and merging them later. This is just a much easier way. It saves me a lot of time in Photoshop. Okay, this is my tripod. It's a Gitzo. I don't know the model number. It's I think it's a fluid head tripod, so it's designed specifically for video. I love this leveling plate. It allows me to, just at the flick of a switch, get everything on a completely level plane for stitching, which is fantastic. I do a lot of sort of panoramic stitching, so that saves a lot of time for me. I've got a little Arca Swiss ball head, which is just quick and easy. Completely, I can move it into any position I want to really quickly, and just lock it down. Just a really quick, fast head to use, nice and easy, nice and smooth. It's all carbon fibre, so it's all incredibly light, which is great for landscape photography where you're carrying it long distances. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you is just a polarizer. So it sits on a leaf filter system, because one size then fits all my lenses. It just sits really, really quickly, just clips in to a filter ring on the end of every lens you've got. So I don't need to be carrying multiple polarizers. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. It's really big, so even on the wide-angle lenses you don't get any vignetting, which is fantastic. Thing I'd say is essential is a cable release, so it's just constantly in the camera all the time. This one's actually fairly beaten up. It's been used quite well for the last few years, but just enables me to get exposures without having to be touching my camera once I've got everything set up. It keeps the camera completely shake-free, just slightly sharper images, really.